And meteorologist Matt Rutkin joins us now with a closer look at the storm's path.
Yeah, so the good news here is the impact for us locally will likely be in about a week or so, and I'll talk about what those impacts are here in just a second. Before that, though, I wanted to talk about rainfall because it's really impressive. You know, what is today, the 5th? Yeah, the 5th of July, and we've had just shy of 3 inches of rain officially, Ali International. Put that into perspective, our average is about a ½ inch. So we are pretty close to about the third week or so in July average when it comes to precipitation. And what Barrow will likely do is bring some of that into our region late next week, and it'll probably throw our temperatures for a little curveball as well. So warming up the next few days, mainly dry, so we get some dry weather before any remnants may come our way in the Ohio River Valley. But that humidity is going to tick up. You're going to feel it this weekend. It is the 4th of July weekend. You know, we expect this, right? Hot summer weather, good for the pools or any of the lakes out there. The one good thing about all this rain, though, allergy numbers fairly low. If you're really sensitive to allergies, you're probably still feeling it, but overall, levels here are pretty good thanks to some of the extra rainfall we've seen. So if there is some good news, that is what it is. Max HD radar sweeping all clear. The closest rain's over in eastern Kentucky, trying to push over to West Virginia. So obviously moving away from us. We don't have to worry about that. And a wider view shows you nice and quiet as we head through the late evening and overnight hours to our west and north where our weather comes from. I'll zoom way out, show you the eastern half of the country. Really no active weather anywhere near us. The Gulf Coast, though, seeing some rain and that moisture, the humidity surging northwards, so we'll have to deal with that. But again, the focus for us may be Barrow, which is still several days away. Here's that satellite imagery once again. It's a tropical storm, but I suspect in the next 12 to at most 24 hours, this will be upgraded back to a hurricane as it approaches the Gulf shores here of Texas. Here's the latest track from the National Hurricane Center. This would be tomorrow night and early on Sunday. Still a tropical storm to a low-end category, but projected to be around a Category 1, somewhere between Corpus Christi, Galveston, and perhaps Houston. So if you've got friends and family here, this is nothing that will really shake their boots. But that said, this will put down a lot of rain, some wind, do some storm surge, something you want to keep an eye on. But then it starts to move up north. We'll kind of digest, if you will, into the Mississippi River Valley and then the Ohio River Valley at some point late next week. So we'll have to watch that for precipitation chances locally, but for now, we're pretty much dry. So holding on to 80 degrees at the airport, some lower 70s up in Indiana, lots of mid 70s for our friends in Kentucky. Here's a look at overnight lows. I think we'll get to around 70 in Metro Louisville. You get out of the city, as is usually the case, a little bit cooler, probably mid 60s for both Indiana and Kentucky communities. Futurecast is uneventful, but that's great for a weekend in the summer. Nothing to complain about there. Here we go. We're in the 60s and 70s in the morning. Should get well into the 80s by lunchtime and probably mid to upper 80s by the afternoon. You'll note very little, if any, precipitation, just some gray there. That's just some clouds cover. Here's tomorrow, or this is Sunday morning. Temperatures in the 70s, and there's some of the mid 80s showing up as we end the weekend. So for tonight, temperatures, again, for the most part, 60s outside of Metro Louisville. In the city, probably about 70 degrees or so. Well into the 80s tomorrow, looking nice. Lots of sunshine, fair weather clouds. You'll note a little bit of humidity, and you can't rule out a thunderstorm. Most of us stay dry, though. I'm not too concerned about it. 7-day forecast here highlights a lot of really nice weather. Notice temperatures back into the 90s by late weekend and early next week, guys.